I'm Steven. I'm 52 years old. Recently relocated from the East Coast to beautiful San Diego. The place that I decided to move to received a mailer in the mailbox, and it was Dr. Nowak, and discussing not so much what it was discussing that caught my eye, but the before and after pictures. And I immediately thought of myself when I saw it, and I said, oh wow, that could be me. And they were advertising for a seminar, and decided to call and sign up to attend the seminar. They were offering first, second, third prize discounts. As part of the seminar, there was a drawing, and so I came. I saw mostly women giving the testimonials, and so I asked Dr. Nowak while I was still out in the seminar portion, what about the men? Where are the men? And he mentioned that the men do come, but rarely do men want to be to give testimonials. And I immediately told him if I decide to do this and everything works out, I definitely was going to give a testimonial. A little bit about why I wanted this procedure, or even looked into it, is I was an athlete, many years ago, and tried all different kinds of weight loss programs, even exercise programs, and just couldn't get certain areas to show any real improvement. And so when I saw the before and after pictures, like I mentioned before, it was just something that resonated. And then when I got here to the seminar, it was the whole staff was warm, everyone was friendly, and I think I might have been one of maybe 3 males at the seminar, and of course maybe about 20 females were here getting the information. Had a consultation with Dr. Nowak, and while I was waiting for him to come back, I was looking at his credentials here in the office and noticed that he studied in Michigan, and I think he's originally from the East Coast, Boston or something like that. Seems to ring a bell. But we resonated, he discussed what he thought he could do in the areas that would be the areas of concentration, and I've been excited ever since. And while I was back here waiting, I won the grand prize, so I got the big discount, and that was even better. And so here we are. I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to seeing the new Steve.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mark the areas for you. As we talked before, what we can pinch is what we can work with. Okay, so once again, we're going to show you how we can work with these areas. So what we can pinch down in here is what we're going to be working with. As we talked here, we can't pinch very much, so we're not going to be able to work. I have to leave that area for you. Right. But by us removing the fat cells from these other areas, it's going to be easier to lose in there. Okay. So I know you got a good plan to work on that. Absolutely. So we're going to work a little bit down in this area here. And like I said, we'll blend a little bit up into that area. And have you turn a little bit to the side here. Now back in here where we can pinch more, that's where we can do more to help you. Right. So we're going to work back in that area for you.
If you just got those 2 side bars, I'd be excited just to imagine.
Well, like I said, we're going to get that, as well as we're going to help you a little bit here. Now I'm going to have you turn and face away for 1 minute there. That's good.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to work right along this area here. Come across into the back, and we'll get a little bit up into here. So we want to thin this out a little bit, but we want this to be your smallest there. So as we talked about, what we can pinch here, we're going to work with that. Now in this case, there is some breast tissue in there. There is some male breast tissue, as well as the fat that we can work with. And then we want to get just a little bit of this under here to work with that. So typically there would be a little opening kind of just up in that crease there. And then we're going to use something down in here to work across there.
Excited.
All right, very exciting day today.
Very exciting. Hello.
You ready?
I'm ready. Hi again, it's Steven. I'm very relaxed now. I'm halfway through this prep procedure, and right now I feel like I'm being tightened up around my midsection. And I was teasing. I thought it felt like the Incredible Hulk, you know, just building myself up. But you know, felt a little nothing major by the way of pain. Very minor, very non-intrusive. Even some of the places, as he's numbing me, I don't even know he's there. So very comfortable. Had a good nap too.
So, no, you're doing great. So we're doing the infiltration part. This is the numbing part. It's a little instrument, kind of like a little straw that reaches underneath the skin, like a little sprinkler. There's little openings on the end, and that's the fluid, and that's why you feel it getting a little full in those areas. It has the benefit of numbing the area. It also constricts the little blood vessels, so makes it a little no blood loss, makes it a very safe procedure for us there. So this is actually the hardest part of the procedure, is getting you numb. So this is as tough as it gets.
One of my favorite things that I wanted to say is there's this movie, I think it is Batman, and the person that plays the Joker is the one that goes to the LA games all the time. I cannot think of his name.
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson, yes, my man Jack. How could I forget that? Anyway, I love him in the Batman movie as the Joker, and he says, "Wait till they get a load of me." That's how this is going to be. Wait till they get a load of me. This one is cherry, and I've had apple, and I've had root beer, and I've had apple juice, and I've had a nice, what's that? Cereal bar. Oh my God, that's great.
So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. Just a day at the beach, a walk in the park.
Now he's doing great. You can see we almost got one jar full for him there. We still got to work our way back here.
I filled up by Dr. Nowak. Very, very well-rounded, very much conscientious about the world and society. So he's great. I don't know much about what goes on here at community events, but he'd have my vote for anything he wanted to do.
Thank you. No, we've been having great conversations. We've solved the sports team problems. We've solved. So now we're also going to work on this chest area to try to tighten that up as much as we can. So we'll back and forth between both areas there. You feel anything at all there? Or?
Warmness,
yeah,
nothing, you know.
So it should be really pretty nice and numb in these areas unless I get near an edge area there. All right, you did great. So you're all set. You did too. Good evening. You worked me on hard today, so we got a lot of good stuff out of there. You go home, take an easy rest and relax.
Did it really work out?
No, you'll do great. So you have a great weekend, and we'll see you in the office on Tuesday.
All right, great. Have a great weekend as well.
All right.
Thanks to everybody. Great.
Of course, excited about seeing the results of, you know, the new me. Shortly afterwards, work picked up. I was out of town. I traveled a lot, and the staff here, you know, they stayed on me about, you know, hey, we need to get you back in. And I really was nervous about that because I hadn't implemented some of the other lifestyle changes that Dr. Nowak and I had discussed. Things that I know to do, but you know, sometimes you need encouraging or a reminder, and Dr. Nowak's been great about that. So I finally came in, and I still was nervous right up until they pulled the pictures up, and when I saw them, I could not believe that that was me the before and that was me the after. My daughter was with me, and she was like, "Oh my God, Daddy, oh my God, look at you." So I'm excited. I'm glad I did it. I had the procedure done. I'm still working out, implementing my other lifestyle changes, but I definitely like the results, and I would do it again.